Green.
There's another button. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show, Segment Podcast, episode 159. Hope everyone is doing well out there. YouTube land. Joey Yates, what's up, my man? You are
Yeah,
there.
how's it going, Mark?
Yeah. Good. Life is good. We got MTB. We got geez, I can't even think. We have Mia de Paula from Women's MTB Network on the show tonight. I'm really excited to talk to her. Joey, they're doing so many things over there.
Oh yeah, they're always busy demoing bikes and gear and shredding.
Dude, living the good life, living the good
Right.
life. We got a taste of her energy this last weekend. You and I were at a cool event, along with some of the folks here that are in the chat. We were at Christmas in July. And how many people do you think were there? I didn't quite capture it on camera, but how many people do you think were there?
I've only been to the Fullerton Loop twice, and this time the parking lot was full. I mean, I was parked in the very back row, so there were lots, like hundreds.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, there was a good turnout for sure.
I did the thing where you pull into the upper lot and then you drive through the upper lot. You're like, oh no, nobody showed up. This is gonna be a rough day. And then you get to the lower lot and you're like, where do I park? There's nowhere to park down here. It's crazy. It was so crazy. And then Mia, I didn't realize Mia was going to be there. So it was cool to like turn a corner and see the Women's MTB Network jersey on the trail. I was like, yo, I know that girl.
Right. Yeah, that was a surprise to me too. That was awesome.
That was awesome. Such a bright light out there. And then obviously we had at one point I had a mechanical and with Madison on the shotgun seat and Mia to the rescue with all of her cool snazzy tools.
What was the mechanical? I missed out on that.
The shotgun seat busted at the stem, you know, where it like wraps around the steering tube.
Right.
Part of it started to come off, and then the part that normally connects just broke right off. So luckily,
little guy doesn't want to ride the shotgun seat anymore is what it sounds like.
Totally. The whole time all I could hear was like, when do I get my own bike? This is a bunch of crap. Why am I on your bike?
Sabotaging that thing.
Yeah, his knees were all buckled in so close to the thing. But yeah, Mia was out there. She had great tools and helped get me back on the trail, which was awesome. And then we started thinking about, when was the last time I've had Mia on the show just to talk about Women's MTB Network? And I think it was right when she started the whole thing. And
yeah, that was a while. She's been on the show with guests, but just Mia. That's been a while.
It's been a while. And boy, has she come a long way. Has done so many cool things. So I'm excited to catch up with her. I'm excited you are all here in the chat so that you guys can catch up with her. Remember, feel free to ask her anything. She says anything goes. That's what she told me right before the show. She goes, anything goes. she's down there laughing. She's shaking her head no. But let's say what's up to the chat real quick, and then let's get Mia on the show. Who do we have on live today, Joey?
We got all kinds of people. Do we want to start with the whole shot?
Yeah, who got the whole shot today? 6 p.m. whole shot award is going out to. Oh, and by the way, for those of you who don't know, who haven't tuned in since I got these are coasters by Mother Earth Brew Company, and so the winner of the whole shot is going to get coasters. Last week's winner, she decided to default and say, you can keep them, but I might bring some to her.
Yeah, you gotta deliver those. Well,
right?
She was close with the cacao, but it was a minute too early, or maybe a second too early.
Oh, 5:59. She almost got. She was almost a defending reigning champion.
Right? Almost.
Dang. So who took it then? Mia took it.
Our one and only Mia.
Mia took it.
Followed by you.
Whole shot.
No, actually, not you. That's the channel. Then it was followed by you.
By the way, I got to change that picture. I don't know. I'm in deep thought. Are you taking a picture? I gotta change that.
In the studio too. That's great.
Right? God, the studio looks so different back then too. Look at that. That picture is the picture's dating myself. So then if Sheen Queen didn't defend the championship, just barely, like by probably a second, me and I don't qualify. Who gets it?
This is a good one.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh, what's up, Darren? Congratulations, my man. You are the winner of the whole shot. So you're gonna have to get in contact with me so I can send you some of these coasters.
Thank you very much.
You're
Wow.
welcome,
Oh,
Kaz. You're
quick.
welcome. Congratulations. We'll get those to you. These are from Mother Earth Brew Company. And my goal is to get the whole shot kind of beefed up. So we have Spy, Etnies. Gosh, we have access to Vans, YT, 6D, you with Versus, me with Kenda. So we're hoping to vamp
Yeah.
up those and get some good ones. So
That'd be
make sure
awesome.
you are, if you would like tuning in live, make sure you come on in and do so. All right. Without further ado, shall we bring in our guest? Shall we bring in Miss Mia de Paula?
Let's do it.
All right. Oh my God, the one and only Mia is on the segment. What's up? Amanda Hamilton is in the house. Mia,
What's up, crew?
what's
going
happening?
How are you? I haven't seen you
Dude.
in so long.
I know. It was last weekend, Christmas in July.
4 days.
Oh, by the way, I finally got the picture. That we took at that photo booth.
Yeah, mine's still in the car, actually.
Is
What'd
it?
you do with yours?
Mine, the print one is in the car, but the email
what'd you
one.
do with it?
Oh,
No, it's in the car. It's really in the car. Had to get it out.
No, what did you do with the email one, Mark?
Oh, I still have it. I need to email it to you.
Nice.
Oh, I thought you were gonna pull up something weird on the screen or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that would have been a really good transition. Speaking of pictures, look what I have. Show you.
What's up, everyone? I'm loving the love in the comment section.
Yeah, let's say what's up to everybody. You got geez. Oh, Joey, can you star some of these for me? Because
I'm gonna
I'll
go
get
through and start
lost.
starring them. Yeah.
I'll get lost in there. But starting from the top, and now he's here. We have Mountain Bike Q&A from Miami. He says, looking forward to meeting this Mia person. Am I early?
He's always early.
You got Air Blair out there in Orange County saying Women MTB Network
What's
in the
up?
house. Let's go. We got Lauren out in Miami, MTB TNA. Well, hi. Well, hi there. Well, hi. Hi, Lauren.
Yeah, I love Lauren.
We got intermixing there. Blair talking to Johnny. We have you popping up there. When you were in the green room, you were doing some stuff. We have the patented MTB Sheen Queen with the caca. That actually deserves the caca. I actually have that here in studio. Check it out. That is
that her? Is that
is
actually her?
That is actually her. That is the stuff. That audio clip is so dope. So dope. And then we have Kaz, Amanda Hamilton in the house. Oh my
I freaking
God,
love Amanda.
Yes.
The shit. Can I cuss on your
Absolutely,
podcast?
you can, because this is on the internet. Yeah.
Oh,
Here,
thank fucking God I can cuss on this
let's
thing.
give you the full layout. Go for it.
No.
Let them have it.
Amanda is the shit. I love that girl. She's freaking awesome.
Yes.
Dude, Amanda did so amazing on the Bentonville live podcast that I don't even want to do this show anymore.
Dude, I got a call.
Like, just
Once
drop
that
it.
show-
I better have it.
Once that show aired, I got a call, and Joey's like, do I still have a job on the podcast? Because Amanda just murdered it.
I love that show. That was so good. I love her question.
Yeah, we need to send her some love. I saw she broke her leg, so we need to send her lots of love.
She did.
Quick heals,
did.
quick vibes, quick healing vibes.
Hope you're doing okay. I definitely hope she's doing okay. She did say how far Women's MTB Network has come since then. Yeah, totally insane. Insane how much you've come along. A lot of what you've done has just been like through just perseverance, hard work, and time, wouldn't you say?
100%.
Yeah.
You guys know this. I don't know how many people know, but I work full time. I have a full-time job. And I have actually 2. Now I have 3, but I do many other things. So this is my passion, and that's what I want to focus on. It's finally coming a long way. And I remember my first podcast I ever did was with you, Mark. I was on your podcast. Yes.
Wow. I figured it was.
I don't even think.
then, right?
Yeah, I don't even think Joey was there.
What?
Oh,
It
not
must
yet.
have been like, I think 2 or so years ago, because it was right after I'd put the website together. It was brand
Yes.
spanking new. And now we've got a few things on it, and we're trying to make this full time. I'm trying to fundraise and get some money in so that we could do this. Oh, look, there it is. That's me
Yeah.
ripping on that alloy, the
Nice.
transition relay. Here's Candace's new bike. That
Oh,
thing
okay.
is sick.
That
Bike
is
is
sick.
sick.
Women at Red Bull Rampage. That's sick too. We got a lot to cover here just on the splash page that you have. Smith helmets. Is the channel supported by Smith now?
No. So
Okay.
we're doing everything that people sent us to review. A lot of the things is women. Ooh, sorry if you guys heard my dog.
Oh, it's okay.
A lot of the things is what women want to see. They hit us up about information they want on helmets or shoes. You know, we have a big video that I'm putting together on saddles. I have 9 different saddles that I can do a full review on because, you know, for women, it's different. Saddles are way different. I don't wear a chamois anymore because I found the perfect saddle ever.
Wow.
I don't know if you
Oh,
guys wear it. I don't wear a chamois.
I don't wear a chamois either, but I don't have the perfect saddle, so maybe that'll be cool. What is this said perfect saddle? Do tell.
This is not a plug,
Okay.
but we do have an affiliate link with them. Specialized.
I have heard that.
It's I have 2 different specialized saddles. They just sent me a third to add to this list of saddles that I'm doing.
Okay.
And it is called, hold on, stand by. I'll get you the exact name. It's the Mirror Pro, the Power Mirror Pro, I believe.
Specialized Power Mirror Pro.
And it or Power Pro with mirror, something like that. And it's wide. So I have wider sit bones. And
Okay.
it's really, really helpful. It gives me all the support that I need. So Trail Monster has a horse saddle.
I'm going back to the main page.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but the saddle is great. It's a power. Here it is. Power Pro with mirror. And it's really cool looking too. It looks like a 3D print of the saddle, but that's what I have on my analog bike. And then on my e-bike that I'm demoing, I don't have an e-bike, like I don't own an e-bike yet.
Okay.
But the e-bike that I'm on, it's a specialized mirror comp, which again is like really soft padding just on the inside, and it has a really wide base. Yeah, that's the one right there.
Wow, interesting.
Okay.
Cool. Now that thing is completely comfortable. It looks very flexible.
It's so comfortable. And you would think that it's squishy, right? Like I always thought saddle comfortability was based on how thick they were and how squishy they were.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's actually by how wide it is for your sit bones.
Interesting.
So yeah, I think the one that I have is like 160 or 155 mil width or something like that.
Okay.
If you haven't been fitted.
Yeah. I was going to ask, did you get fitted for a saddle?
No.
Okay.
I just sheer dumb luck. I was like, yeah, send me some saddles. I'll review them. We need saddles. And they sent me 2. And then this was like a year ago. And then just now they sent me a third so that we can put like a robust review of 9 saddles. Me, Lauren, and Candace are like different takes on the saddles.
Got it. Cool. And so far, has that piece already gone out, or is that piece in production right now? You're still reviewing?
It's in production. Yeah, there's so much that we're trying to put together, and it's tough because I've been trying to fundraise for next year so that we can go do all the fun things. And we want to go to Rampage this year. So that's been my focus, is just putting out a budget out there to get myself, Jess, and Sierra Smith up to Rampage so we can cover it live. Can you imagine Jess
and Mark
at
and
Rampage?
Oh, and Mark and Joey, the camera holder guys.
Yeah, we have to hold the camera.
Where do you want this camera at, Mia? We got it. No, that would be freaking amazing. You all there? Would you have Jess as kind of like the person in front of the camera, kind of hosting a lot of the stuff and bringing color to it?
Yeah, I think Jess is really great for the comedic relief too. So it'll be the idea is like I come in with the harder hitting questions, and Jess will be like the comedic relief or do something very clever and funny.
Yeah.
And I think she's also going to get content for Between Two Berms, her interview series with
Oh
Between Two
yeah.
Berms.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah,
Yeah.
she just did one that she was telling me about when she was in Whistler that is going to be freaking hilarious. So you guys better watch out for that.
Between Two Berms. Definitely.
Did you
have-
see the one she did with Rich Drew?
Yes.
No, I didn't.
Oh, Mark, you got to watch it. It's hilarious.
Was it a new release on Instagram that came out just recently?
No,
Maybe
it's
a month
long
or two
form.
ago. Yeah.
Oh, it is long form.
Yeah, so you got to go to her YouTube channel
Is this the one where they challenge each other kind of?
towards
having-
the end.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I did see that on YouTube. Now that it's ringing a bell.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. And I can't believe he wore that.
I know, such a good sport.
Such a good
Mark,
sport.
what's going on?
What happened?
Oh, never
Joey's
mind. That's me. Sorry.
Joey's lights
That
went
was
out.
cool. I just hear Mark talking over Mark, but yeah, that was all me. Sorry.
Don't worry,
Oh
folks.
my
We have it all under control. Let me double check to make sure I paid Joey's electricity bill at his studio. I think I'm gonna need to do that. Sorry, Joey. Okay, everything should be
Sorry.
coming back on. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Good.
No hands.
Yeah, we're falling apart over here. So, okay, talking about Red Bull Rampage, how does one go from having Women's MTB Network into now being full media? And
Oh God.
do you apply to cover Rampage? Do they approach you? How does that work?
That's a great question. There's very little information about Rampage right now. Even the folks that are involved in it have told me that next month you get more info. So I'm kind of waiting. But for other events, like we were supposed to go to Crankworks in Whistler, I'm just making the financial decision to save for Rampage. But I'll be there next year. It was because we're media. So the folks are really good at recognizing what we're trying to do and bring the news to women of what's happening in women's mountain biking. And they're all for the support. It was a similar thing to what I did at Bentonville for the Bike Fest. I came in as media to cover the thing, and then I got about halfway through my footage, and then the tornado happened.
Yes, Bike NATO.
But I need some footage from Amanda because she was following someone. I don't know who she was following. I just saw footage of her going, "Yes, ma'am," every time. I think who was hitting the berms? Someone was hitting jumps, and Amanda was like the biggest hype woman ever. So I need
So
Amanda, if you're listening,
true.
text me some of your things.
Yeah, I know Amanda was out there with the cameras. Yeah, I remember that clip. Yes, ma'am, off of cease and desist. Yeah, first tabletop. Yeah, somebody was getting steezy on. I don't remember who that is. It was either, yeah, I don't remember, but yeah, she's got good footage for sure. And then she made fun of me because I said I like spaghetti, and she's like, spaghetti. I'm like, yeah, spaghetti is delicious. Let's drop in now. So
Oh,
with
God.
media, do you just say like, "Hey, I'm Mia. This is what I do. I'd like to go in with me. I would like to go in and do media," or do they already know of the channel at this point?
Some people know it, some people don't. But that's one of the things I'm trying to do is bring out the reach and the growth. If y'all haven't subscribed to our channel, please do, and also follow us on Instagram.
Yes,
We're gonna have
yeah.
a bunch of stuff coming out. And yeah, so some people have heard it, some people haven't. Yes, it was Maggie. Maggie was the
Thank
one.
you,
Maggie's
Kim. Yes.
baller.
Yeah, jump
Maggie's
coach,
so
jump
good.
coach. Yeah,
Yeah, she's so good.
yeah.
Yeah, so it kind of depends, and we're getting some good exposure now. Like in Sedona, we did an interview for Mountain Biking UK magazine, and that just came out.
Oh, let's see it.
Yeah.
Let's see it. We're crossing the pond. We got UK magazine. We got Fractured Rider in the house from Finland. We're going overseas.
Let's
So-
do it. Oh, Finland. I want to ride in Finland.
Yeah, Fractured Rider. What time
Yeah,
is it?
right
in
here.
Finland? Let us know. Let's see. Oh, that's the Sedona piece. I remember when we took that picture.
Well, this is just the ladies' ride. The dudes' ride that you guys were on is. Hold on. Oh, there's Steve, the spokesman, right
Oh,
there.
Oh yeah, spokesman's
Nice.
right there. Nice. He's famous. He's famous.
Where is the photo? Oh no, the photo of the dudes was the adventure.com piece.
Oh, okay. I knew they would like edit me out and put me in
So
somewhere
close,
else.
Mark. So close.
Go to adventure.com. It should be there. I'll find the article if you wanna put it
Adventure.com
up.
if you want to see this mug. Trying to keep up with me and then
No, I loved it. That was such a great ride. I just remember Joey at one point turning around and saying, "We've got close to 50 people." And I was like, 15? He's like, no,
Yeah.
50. And I was like, holy shit, that's a lot of people.
Yes,
That
that
was
was
a
a
great ride.
lot. That was a lot of people. We were all in the front. We looked back and we're like, "Oh my god, Mia, what have you and Jess and Candace done?"
You know, we live to
So
create the Stoke.
yeah, and that was such a fun place. Mountain bike Q&A. Oh, he's caught up now. He says, "Love that article." So yeah, Johnny's got a hold of that already and consumed it. So that's cool. That is really cool. We got Zach Tumor Warrior in the house. Actually, just got to ride with this kid. He was at the Fullerton Loop afterwards
Yep.
when we were all hanging out. Yeah, that was cool. That was really cool. So Mia, you is this like a formal thing that you submit with Rampage, and then they look at how many media slots they have, and then they say, yeah, come on over, or
I honestly am not sure with Rampage. I have no
okay,
idea.
okay,
Either way, we're gonna try and buy tickets to go. I don't
yeah,
expect anything for free or anything like that, but it would be absolutely sick if we could get media access.
that'd be so dope. Because this year, what's new at Rampage? What's going on this year?
Women are competing for the first time. It's
Oh,
2024, and I can't believe
Yeah,
I have to say that.
I
So
know.
crazy.
That is gonna be dope. Joey, do you have the Instagram up there with that, or
With
actually no,
me,
sorry, that was on mine. That
uh,
you don't have anything on your Instagram with that, do you, Mia?
not yet, but I
Red
did
Bull.
do we did a post on Instagram probably I think it was October of last year, which was comparing when all the controversy happened when, the organizer was on record saying that women can't compete because they can't handle the same lines, which obviously isn't true. And so Katie Lowe is a really amazing photographer. She had been at Formation and she took photos of the ladies doing the exact same lines that the men were doing at Rampage. And
Sheesh.
so one of the
Crazy.
posts was about that comparison. It was Katie showing, well, we did it, but using her photos with her permission, we did the comparison. Oh, here's what Cam Zink did. Here's what Hannah Bergman did the exact same line. Here's, you know what I'm
Wow.
saying? So like,
Wow.
I don't know exactly all that went into making this happen. I know it was a lot of work and effort by so many women in the industry. So I'm curious. I have a feeling there's a video or movie that's going to come out about it. I'm not certain, but I think folks are working on something big to showcase this, as they should. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
huge event.
I think the first set of women that will be selected, have they already selected the writers? Because I know it's always an invite only.
No, I don't think they have. So that's, I think, one of the things they're doing. But I want to interview the writers that are there for sure. Whoever goes,
Yeah.
is
Those-
definitely, it's going to be sick. It's going to be
It's gonna be
absolutely sick.
so sick. Right there on Red Bull's website right there. Evolution of Red Bull Rampage continues with addition of women's events. Sheesh. That's
Yeah.
gonna be insane. Insane. And yeah, it makes sense. If you guys were there, that would be so cool for them to have like you as the media to be able to just like get in with them, talk to them, see what's going
Yeah.
on, like be up close.
I
Yes.
mean, the only mountain biking women's outlet there covering the historic event of Rampage, right? Like
Yeah.
it's an amazing thing. I really, really, really am trying to just working very hard to make sure that we can find a way to go.
That is anything we can do on our end as supporters, just say we want
Just
women's Wrestling
share
Network.
things.
Right.
Just share
Keep
our
sharing.
stuff. Tell
Right?
people to follow us.
Yeah.
We just need to get the reach. And then soon we want to be opening up our forum that we started. But it's not just for ladies. Guys are invited to join this forum.
Yes.
Nice.
Tell us a little bit about this forum.
But there's no mansplaining. I'm just going to put that out there. There are rules.
Can you please
Well,
explain?
yeah. Basically what the
Let me
forum
explain
is
something to you. Yeah, so basically it's just safe space for people to come talk anything bikes and not.
Nice.
You know, we've created different categories, and I mean, Amanda was in there testing it out a little while ago, sharing photos of her sick rides. Yeah, it's going to be good. When I announce that, I'll text you guys so you can be like, please help us spread the word. Join the
Yeah,
forum.
definitely. Oh yeah, definitely. We had a couple questions here. First of all, Fracture Rider, what's up, buddy? He says ladies are sending it when he saw that. That's super dope. Trail Pimp
Yeah.
is asking, how about Amy Morrison? Amy Morrison, right here, sick rider.
You
So
have her up? Yeah.
yeah, makes you wonder like who they'll select and why, or if they have to put
Yeah.
together a piece, you know, and submit.
I
But
really don't know because there's so many amazing women free riders, like so
yeah,
many. And I think anyone that is able to compete is going to just supersede people's expectations, you know?
totally.
People don't realize how gnarly the lines at Red Bull Rampage are. Like,
Man.
the GoPro effect is a real thing.
Yeah, and even at this one with the GoPro, it looks scary. Now, in real life, I hear people can't even like walk those lines without a rope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane. You got a question here. MTB Sheen Queen is asking, taking donations.
I will always take donations, but we're not a nonprofit. So that's one of my things. I didn't want to have friends or family feel like they needed to help because I want this to be like a legit thing. And the advice I got from a venture capitalist friend of mine the other day was, you know, we need women to be in high positions in this industry because there are only 2% of women in the cycling industry that are decision makers. So she was very encouraging to be like, you need to keep going, do what you're doing. Let's help you get some investors in. I'm taking investors, Sheen Queen. We can talk about that if you want.
Yeah.
I have all the things ready for you. I have a pitch deck. I have all the data. Let me know.
What's the rate of return on that?
Well, that depends on what you want to do.
So there's different aspects. Okay.
We need more merch. We need more merch, Mia.
Gosh.
So we were trying Teespring. I actually just ordered one of those hats to see what it looks like, but the quality wasn't the best. It's been like a little bit touch and go. So I'm actually talking with Brett, Unspoken, and we might do merch like together with him.
Nice.
So I think we're going to have some of that coming out.
Yeah. He's done some really good stuff, some really sick stuff. So yeah, not bad.
I mean,
idea.
That stuff there is great. I have one of those long sleeve jerseys. I just would hate for someone to get like a bad batch, you know, and have our name attached to it. So the second Brett and I can get some other shirts going, we'll blast that too all over the internet. And I was told crop tops is a thing. I don't wear crop tops, but
crop tops,
I guess.
Yeah. I saw MTB Sheen Queen racing Crankworks in a crop top.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
Wait, she was racing in a crop top? Was she? Please tell me she was padded up though.
Oh, totally. Yeah, totally padded up. But yeah, that's definitely something that you could wear. Yeah, actually, she says
crop that top.
Crop that top. Crop that top.
I love it.
Yes. Oh no. Yeah, I take that back. She was not racing in a crop top. Jeez, I totally get that wrong.
Come on, Mark. Get your shit together.
Damn it. Mark,
was it a gap or not a gap?
Jeez Louise.
Where am I coming up with this stuff? Johnny, I don't know. Wearing crop tops. That's my belly.
That's awesome.
Going back to the investment here real quick. What's the ROI? Trail Pimp wants to know what the ROI is.
Email me. We can talk about it. Email me and we can talk about it.
Okay. There you go. And then
Mark, you show up in a crop top, I'm going the other way. And I'm not waiting.
Follow me, Joey. Let's go. Kim is saying, not feeling like I need to help. I want to help. Solid
Oh, you're the best.
investment. There you go. So if anybody is listening to this on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, and they want to be a part of this, Mia, where would they reach out to you for investment opportunities?
You can email me directly. It's mia@womensmtbnetwork.com. Super simple.
Okay. Mia at womensmtbnetwork.com.
It's happening.
Just let me know.
MTV group, right?
You know we're doing this.
Okay, so that's the next ride for Sedona. It's not
There
a
you
party
go,
shirt ride. It's a crop top ride.
Crop top ride. With all the cactus, that's going to be great.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
just don't fall into one. That's simple, right?
Lauren saying someone said crop top, I think. Johnny has a whole armoire full of them.
I'm sure he looks good in them too.
Oh my God.
Crop top fundraiser.
I think we started something, Mark.
Mark, I will pay you.
Mia's going to get some crop tops on there immediately.
Well, that is one of the things Brett's buying for us and helping us with is the crop tops.
Sounds like there's a need for
But you know
them.
what? It was mainly because, yeah, Amanda.
Let me lead.
Amanda must lead. Yeah, the person who gave me the idea was Candace. Because I was like, dude, should we do crop tops? And she's like, yeah, I only wear crop tops. And I'm like, okay, shorty, I got you.
There she is. I'm here for the crop top. Who would have known? We would have went from merch on your website to this crop top discussion. I love my God.
I'm joking.
I can't. The show is going off the rails, folks. Abs and dabs. Wait, what did she say?
Oh my God. Abs and dabs. I'm stealing it. Trademark TM.
Yeah,
TM.
abs and dabs. Awesome.
Network group, right? Abs and dabs. God.
That's it, Amanda. That's what we're putting on t-shirts.
Her new nickname is Commanda. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
Oh my God, you guys are killing me in the chats tonight. This is so funny. Jesus.
Can I go back to? Oh, it makes me look like Lord. Come on, Candace.
Oh, that's it. I'm getting my wife one.
Oh man.
There was a comment earlier from I think it was Trail Pimp.
Okay.
I think he asked Mark's still laughing at the thing. He was asking me about the Cannondale. Was it you that asked me?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
it was.
yeah. How was the Cannondale E? It was either Trail Pimp or it was Amanda Hamilton asking. But yeah, there it is. Oh no, Amanda.
Oh, Blair.
Amanda.
Did you see Blair's comment?
There you go.
Yes.
Just come in.
Another one.
Dad bods support TV network crop tops.
I'm expecting each one of you suckers to buy a piece of merchandise then when that thing gets
just so I know, because obviously I don't know what a crop top is. I was like, oh yeah, she was wearing one in a race. Oh no, I was not. Is it like shows your midriff, right?
Yes. It's like right at the belly button.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's hilarious. Treasure Trails, a women's MTV group ride.
I still think the dad bod support women's MTV network crops is
so
like that one. There was another one that Amanda set up here that was so good.
Fractured writer in Finland says, stepped out for a second. What the hell happened over here?
The guys started to geek out over crop tops.
Oh man, sweating. Candace, crop top and Speedo is a bold move. Dude, I will take no, I don't want sweep on that ride. I want to be in the front.
You should. You are going to be in the front. You've just volunteered. Every group ride we do now, Mark's going to be in the front with a women's MTV network crop top.
I don't want to be sweep if they're going in Speedos. I don't want to see all that. I'd just rather be in the front. Oh my God.
This took a turn.
You never know where the show is gonna go.
Crop top and Speedo saddle review.
Yeah. Okay. You're gonna be
That's the new
doing that
review.
now.
You can get 2 companies at once, Mia.
Comment.
Oh.
So I think Kim's gonna do this for us. She's gonna do the crop top Speedo saddle review.
Oh my God. Somehow I think I'm gonna be in that stuff.
Did you see what Kim?
The camera will be on my face. How does it feel? I'll be like this. I don't think it's I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good for mountain biking. I don't think so.
Oh God.
Oh, dude, I am totally getting the giggles over here. Okay.
Yeah, you just got to keep up with the chat is the problem.
I know.
Right?
I think
Y'all
Amanda.
We're just gonna read
Yeah.
for a while.
We're just gonna read all the comments. And I can just picture her saying it like that too, with her New Orleans accent. Also, tip: never take advice from your friend that's from the South and likes to eat spicy fucking shit. That something isn't spicy. Because I was on the phone with Candace today and I was at the store and I'm like, oh, this sounds good. Would it be spicy? And she's like, nah, that shit's mild. I almost died putting that thing in my mouth.
Fire.
Instant fire in my mouth.
The chat's going still.
Of
Can
course
you
they are.
review? Can you use chamois butter with a Speedo? Stay tuned on the next Women's MTB Network.
And that is going to be you, Amanda. I'm expecting your review of that.
Zach, wear a chamois under your Speedo.
You know what a good one is? How many people actually wear underwear when they're riding?
Sorry, Mia. I'll get it together here. But they're killing me.
Mia's trying to get the show back in track, and it's not
I
working.
know. I'm just like,
She's like, I'm just gonna throw a
old
bunch
hitting all these buttons over here. I know what my next reel is going to be about, says Johnny. Candace, dude, what? Oh,
We need to
my-
just mute this chat. It's unhinged.
We need to just mute the chat. It's unhinged. It's unhinged.
Oh God.
Babe, I'm here for it.
She thinks I'm kidding. They think I'm kidding, but I'm actually gonna make him do it.
Oh my
Amanda, you
God.
got no place to be. You can pretend like you're sitting on a bike. Put a Speedo on.
You want these saddles back? They're like, no. You guys just keep them. Just keep them. I don't care what the review says. You guys can have them. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Getting back to the show. Okay. Rampage is going to be awesome. I can't wait. That's going to be in October. And I know that's going to be some great things coming. Who knows what the wardrobe will be if you guys get the approval on that. But it should be amazing. Talk to me about another big thing. What is this thing with Rivian? We got Rivian in the mix now. Como say what?
No, I don't know anything about that.
Oh, we don't know that. So cross that out. I don't know anything about Rivian.
I did buy one in the middle of the desert.
I was talking that was an electric. That was electric, and I meant Cannondale. Cannondale. What's going on with the Cannondale, folks?
Oh my
There's a
God.
big
I'm
difference between
dying.
Cannondale and Rivian.
I'm fucking dying right now.
Yeah.
They both have great products.
Yeah, true.
Candace, Rivian athletes.
That'd be a good sponsor.
That would be a good sponsor.
Mark, I think we should reach out.
Oh.
Well, truth be told, we were driving to Sedona. We were in the Tesla. We were in the middle of nowhere, like literally desert, front, back, side to side. And Joey hops on his phone and he hops off. He's like, just bought a Rivian on my phone. I was like, what? You did what? He's like, yeah, just bought a Rivian. I'm like, how? We're in the middle of nowhere. There's not even a place to look at them. What the hell?
To be fair, I just put a deposit on a Rivian.
Yeah, was it the S2, the R2?
Yeah, the
I have a
R2.
deposit on that one.
Yeah.
I did let go of my Cybertruck order though, because Elon Musk is just really driving me absolutely batshit crazy. But I do still have a Tesla. I have a Model Y.
Yeah.
But I couldn't in good conscience. No, it came up for me to order it, and I was like, nah.
Yeah, I did
Plus,
the same.
$100,000. Like,
Yeah,
no, thank you.
that car was purchased when I put the $100 deposit on it. It was like 50,000, 60,000, and then it turned out to be over 100. Like, no thanks.
Yeah, my neighbor got one. It looks sick. It's a
Yeah.
really nice looking car. I think we're the only ones that like it. So many people hate Teslas, the Cybertruck in
Yeah.
particular.
Yeah, the Cybertruck does look a little funky. I do, however, when it comes to EVs, I really do love the way the Rivian looks. It looks like I don't know, what would you say? Like a kind of looks like a Land Rover, sorta.
That's the R2, I think. That's the one that's coming out in a couple years. That's the one Joey and I both have a reservation because
Yeah.
those are going to start at 45,000. It's going to be really affordable.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
I don't think Rivian's going to pull a Tesla at all.
I don't either, because it seems like the Tesla prices are coming down. So Rivian is going to have to keep it low to stay in that market. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. And I think what is their whole thing? It's about like getting outdoors, right? It's like it would be in line and it would track with mountain biking. Get
Yeah.
outdoors, enjoy the outdoors, something like that. I could be
Yeah, they're an
totally
adventure company for sure. One of the pillars, I guess you can call it, that I have at the network is sustainability. Like one of the biggest things I want to start doing, that I have started doing actually, is showing that we can offset our carbon footprint. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear my dog.
Oh yeah, no, you're good.
So yeah, I want to be able to continue to drive an EV, and I do have the Model Y because I think it's important. We travel a lot, right? We put a lot of stress on the earth,
Yeah.
and sustainability is definitely like a core pillar of what we do here at the network.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, you got a lot of people here talking Rivian. Now we got the chat on Rivian, which is great.
Rivian's
MTB
a great, yeah.
Yeah.
Who in the chat has one? Does anyone in the chat have one?
I don't know. I don't know. MTB Tank saying Rivian's the way to go. Maybe he has one, or maybe that's just basically when you're looking at Tesla, all the EVs. You know, Rivian
Yeah.
seems like the one that would be very rugged for what we do.
Yeah, I mean it's set up kind of like the Forerunner, where the back window goes down, the seats all lay flat, so you could put bikes in there, you could sleep in there. For the adventure life, it seems like the right car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that R2 is not going to be a huge like the current SUV they have. The current SUV they have is gigantic.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, it's
big.
great for people that it's like an expedition, I think. It's really like long.
Uh-huh.
And I've always wanted a truck. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted a truck. I have memories being in my grandpa's farm, and all 8 of us grandkids were in the back, and he's speeding around the farm and stuff. It was so much fun. So ever since I was a kid, I wanted one, and I can't get one unless it's an EV. My wife keeps telling me, like, we're not paying for gas for a truck.
Yeah, and they probably will have all the great tax credits and everything that'll go along with it, you know, because
Yeah.
they're newer. I
Yeah.
have seen the Rivian truck out there, and I did think that looked way better than the Tesla truck. I don't know what you guys think in the chats, but the truck looks good. I have it pulled up right there on the far right of the screen.
Yeah, the truck looks good. And you can do a lot of off-roading. I was telling my boss at the company that I work for an environmental firm. And we have like a ton of vehicles for the field work that we do, and they're all Tacomas. And I was telling her, like, we should get Rivians, like, especially with the capabilities that they have. But I don't think it's a kind of pricey. When you can get like a full lifted Tacoma 4x4 for like 65,000, those are like 90.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of EVs, Amanda Hamilton's saying, I'm excited for the Alpha Wolf EV. It looks vintage, but
Ooh.
it's totally electric. I don't know if it'll ever go to market, though. Have you guys seen that one?
No.
No, I
Alpha Wolf
haven't.
EV? Here, let me try to pull that up. That thing is sick looking. Alpha. If you guys have seen it in the chat, it's a
Oh, I'm looking.
truck. Let's see. It looks like
It looks like
a
an old school Ford or even a Toyota.
yeah,
It
totally
looks really
vintage.
nice.
Yeah, here it is right here. I got a bunch of thumbnails coming right there. Yeah, doesn't it? Like an old
Ooh.
Datsun or truck or
Oh,
something like that.
Yeah.
Let's see,
The
let's blow up this.
Datsun or
That
the
does look
Brad.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
2-door,
cool,
made for
right?
adventure.
Yeah, you put 2 seats in the back facing the wrong way right there on that one. It looks like a
Yeah.
Brat.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. This one right here looks like, I mean, if they come to market, like definitely
that's
that
pretty
could be a
cool.
fun one. Definitely a fun one. I heard that Toyota also the Tacoma is coming out with
Mhm.
their EV. That
Yeah.
looked cool. Yeah.
I'm actually really stoked. I saw some on the road a couple days ago. It's the VW bus.
Oh, is it
yeah,
even
the
blue?
little one. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing looks really nice. And I know that Rivian just did a joint venture with them with Volkswagen right now.
Hmm.
Yeah, look
Really?
at that. It looks so freaking cool. And like on the inside, you can swivel the back seat chairs, or you
What?
can lay them all the way flat. Like, yeah, it's a really nice looking van.
Oh, look at that. You could face each other. What the
Yeah.
heck?
Yeah, that's
Uh-huh.
cool.
Wow, that is cool. Interesting. Interesting. Definitely would love to see. I mean, those are cool. But yeah, I still go back to if it's EV, that Rivian would be pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
We
I've had
do.
my eye on Rivian since Alex Honnold came out promoting them like 6 years ago, 5 years ago or something.
Yeah.
They're super
Yeah.
nice.
And hey, look at they're getting into the scene. Air Blair is saying
Yeah.
Rivian is a partner sponsor
Yeah.
for the Laguna Bicycle Festival. Interesting. Cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
great.
That's big. That's big.
We're gonna
That's
be
pretty
there
big.
if we're around. I told Blair like it's Rampage. We'll see. I don't think it'll be around the same weekend, but yeah. So if it's not same weekend as Rampage, we'll be at the Laguna Mountain Bike Festival.
Right? So that was like a long way around to go. What's going on with Rivian? I meant Cannondale. Cannondale. That's what I meant. So the Cannondale, I saw you riding that thing and it was so quiet. I was like, that's an e-bike?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing is sick, dude. Like out of all the e-bikes I've demoed so far, it's a full power e-bike. So for people that aren't familiar, that's 600. I'm escaping on the freaking Amanda, help me out here. The kilowatt battery. So it's a
Uh-huh.
big battery. It's the same thing that you would have in your guys' YT. Your YT is
Okay.
a full powered e-bike.
Yes.
And the lightweight e-bikes that we've been demoing out have half that. So the Specialized is the 320 kilowatt battery. The anything that has Fazua, so like Pivot, Santa Cruz, Transition, it's 420. And this one is 603, I think. And we did 11 miles and I barely got down to 1 bar of the
Wow.
battery. Like,
Wow.
and the color of this thing is sick. It's raw carbon. So you can literally
Yeah.
see the carbon through the frame. Like it is so nimble. I've never ridden a Cannondale before, and it has like a rear flex pivot in the back.
Okay.
It gives it a little bit of a cushier ride. That's so far from what I've done on it. I plan to take it out this weekend and really test it out on some steepy sections over here. But
Weight
yeah, the bike is sick.
and weight-wise too, wasn't it you saying that it was
Oh,
down in the 40s, right?
it's 43 pounds for a
Wow.
full
Sheesh.
power.
Wow.
It's 43 pounds.
Wow.
I mean, how much does your YT weigh?
The
50 something?
decoy with all the bells and whistles, I think I got it down to 47. But
That's insane, Mark.
that's insane, right?
But heavy.
40.
It's insane that you were able to do that. But I think
Yeah.
they get pretty heavy. Like the small transition relay that I demoed, that thing came in at like 52 pounds. And it's a
Ooh.
small.
Wow. Now, what did you think about the difference between like the SLs where it's a little bit like lighter, it's not a full motor, but you still get the playfulness? Because I've been on the
Yeah.
Capra a lot lately, and I took the Jeff C on a trip recently, and I just was like, this is so fun. And Joey and I were
Yeah.
talking about that. It's so fun to be on analogs, but
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
there's the sweet spot right there with the SL, the lighter bikes. But does the battery go too fast? Does it not give you enough power? I've never been on one.
Yeah. So I like the SLs because they're lighter. So they are a little bit more playful and still gives you a stable bottom bracket for when you're doing corners and stuff like that, or even steeps. Just real quick, I guess someone said their relay is 40 pounds. That's probably because yours is a carbon. The one they sent me was an alloy. So that's why it was heavier. What was I saying, Mark? Remind me. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You were talking about the SLs. Okay, yeah.
about the bottom bracket being stable in corners.
So one of the reasons why we started doing the e-bike series with lighter e-bikes is because a lot of women have this idea that they're not going to be able to handle an e-bike because they're heavy, and that's
Mhm.
not true. And so we kind of wanted to dispel that myth of like, hey, I don't care if you are Candace's height, if you're 5 foot tall, you can ride an e-bike and you can have a lot of fun doing it. You just have to be on the right size bike. And Candace got to ride the the Fazari, the Ari Nebo Peak at Sky Park for Ride and Shine. She spent 2 days on that bike and she said she loved it. So that bike was 40 pounds as well. So, like, you know, I think the advantage of the lighter bike is you can be more playful with it, but at the same time, you can't go as far as a full power bike.
Mm.
And I think that's where Cannondale is coming in to be a little bit of a game changer, is that you still have that same travel that other bikes that are SLs have in the 150, 160 range, but you have a full power battery and motor in there. So you can literally ride twice as long with the same
Nice.
weight.
Wow. There was a
Yeah.
question as to Amanda's saying, how did they manage to cut that much weight? Truly just a smaller battery, or
Yep.
that was
Smaller
it?
battery.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because when you look at the unit, and I'll go into detail like in the video too, but the unit is similar to what you have, Mark, on your Decoy. It's a Shimano motor and it's just a little bit smaller, but the battery fits in that down tube like nothing.
Right.
It's sick. Like, I want to buy that bike. Like, that's the bike I want to buy.
Wow. That says a
So
lot.
I love that bike so much. I'm
Yeah.
gonna oil
That is
slick it out. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice.
oh sick. Oh sick. That's gonna be good. Oh man. We got Tropim saying that his Canyon Torque weighs 56 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's
man,
heavy.
that's
So
heavy.
heavy. I have one now that I did demo for a few months and I'm sending back this week. It's called a Superior. It's not a very known brand. It's through the folks over at Bikes Online that sent us the bike to do a review, and it's an alloy too, and it's really heavy, but it's at a reasonable price. I think they start at $2,500, and it has a Bosch motor in it, which is the best
Ooh,
motor you want on an e-bike,
wow,
hands
that's
down.
the entry. That's amazing for an
Yeah.
E. Damn.
Yeah. Oh my
Damn.
God, Johnny. Candace e-bikes way more than you. She's the
Michael's saying chicks can definitely shred e-bikes. Yes. Candace is
yeah.
saying, I always felt an e-bike would kill me if it fell on me, but I have been proven wrong. Definitely enjoyed it. Oh, there you go. That's
Yeah, and the
good.
cool thing with Ari is you can make the bikes a mullet. So you can do a full 29er or you can mullet the bikes, the e-bikes.
Oh,
Damn.
Not only that, their customer service is bomb. Like, I loved dealing with Fazari. I don't know if you guys know, but they measure you and fit the bike to you. They sent the bike fully customized to you at no extra charge. They asked for your inseam, your bar width, like everything, and they put the bike together for you like that. It's
What?
super
wow.
cool.
That's cool. But if like you prefer a medium, they're not going to they wouldn't try to throw me in a small or something, would they? They
No.
would, yeah, customer
No. So you
service.
buy the bike and they'll call you, they'll chat with you, they'll tell you what size dropper you want, if you want a mullet, if you want to do any upgrades, they'll
Wow.
do everything for you. Yeah. Fazari is like amazing. Their customer service is so good.
Wow. And they're just in Utah. They're not too far. They're
Hmm.
not too far away. Yeah. I
Yeah.
know a lot of people who deal with them and they're very pleased with the owners there and the culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're a
That's
good
cool.
company.
That's cool. Have you had a chance to ride the Nebo yet or just the Cannondale?
I rode it a little bit when we had it, but it was too small for me. So I was super encroached. The small was too small. It's interesting, right? Like, you read a geometry chat, and for me, the main things I look for is wheelbase, standover, and reach. And for the most part, when brands are like, so what size do you want to demo? And I always usually go with a small. And I tend to look at the geometry chart just to make sure it's kind of on par with the ones I've demoed in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And for the Fazari, it was, but it was pretty small when I got it. So I thought Candace is gonna love it. Oh, here's my boy. Lauren wanted to see him earlier.
There he goes. He's out.
He's
I'm not on camera. Not on that show. I'm out of here.
Yeah,
so
so yeah, geometry charts are a thing.
yeah, interesting. And I really had no idea what it was like to deal with Ari as like a consumer. So it sounds like they do a really good job there too with that.
Yeah, they do a
Very
great
cool.
job.
So Candace was impressed. That's perfect.
Yeah, and she rode that thing at Sky Park. She was so at first, I think she was a little intimidated with the toilet bowl. But
Yes.
Candace, like, she crushed it. There's a video of me, Candace, and her. Me, Jess, and her coming down it, and she's just crushing it.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we saw that footage come out. I remember when you guys were dropping in to get that content. You guys were doing a
Yeah.
content ride. That turned out
Yeah.
really good with the reverse cam and stuff.
Yeah, it
And
was
then
so cool.
wasn't somebody posted up at the end of the toilet bowl where they were getting you guys? Was that another shot that I saw?
Yeah, there were two shots. So Bobby from Generation MTV had one of those cool Insta 360 cameras.
Yes.
And he was able to get the shot of like everyone kind of dropping in and going all the way around. And that was quite a few of us. That was like my wife. So it was Lauren, Angel, Angel, the tattoo artist, freaking love Angel.
He was dope. Yes.
Jess's husband, Candace's husband, Jess, me, and Candace. Like it was a few of us that kind of went down and did it. And it's super cool. It's super cool.
That is cool. That is really cool. Candace is saying, I loved it and it was so light. I had it in eco and climbed like a beast. Yeah.
Yeah. We kept telling her to boost that thing and she's like, no, I'm good.
Just keep it in eco. Well, yeah, like it's interesting when you come from analog to E, like even eco feels like boost. And then eventually you start dialing it up, and you're on boost all day.
All day, every day. Yeah, that's the shot right there. See, there's Candace. That's Lauren, Angel, Tony, and David. They were on
cool.
Santa Cruz's. And then there's Jess. Yeah. Making a face every time she does it. And then there's Candace.
She said she did boost it and it felt crazy. Michael's saying, boost that shit, Candace. Oh, man. Yeah,
that's hilarious.
That is awesome. I love seeing how much you're covering when it comes to Women's MTV Network. I mean, bikes, gear, shoes, tires, helmets, everything.
We're trying. It's a lot of work, you know?
Yeah. Have you seen it get a little better when it comes to clothing? Because clothing for women is so hard. It's like, you know.
I've seen it better in terms of like more women brands, more women friendly brands popping up. But so Curious Creatures is a really, really good brand. They're new. And they also do stuff for men that are different. So I love what they're doing. And they have a sustainability piece to their company as well. Shredley is also a go-to. Wild Rye is also a go-to. But in terms of like big brands, I haven't seen any change. You know, Darko, I love this stuff at Darko, but when I was at the Sedona Mountain Bike Fest, I was like, you know, your guys' women's stuff doesn't fit me. And she was surprised. She's like, well, try this one on. Didn't fit me. And then she goes, try this one. And it was the men's. The men's pants fit me. The women's pants didn't.
What was it?
The men's pants were wider in the leg. They were wider in the hips, which is odd because that's men's bodies are very different than women's bodies.
Yeah, totally. Right.
But for me, who's curvy and I'm Latina, so I got a big booty. It didn't. Yeah, I always had a booty. You guys can laugh. It's okay. It's a safe space. But no, yeah. So many big brands, it's not like Amanda said, they're lazy with women's clothes. And it's not just that. I think it's because there's no women decision makers at the table. There's no women having a final say on how a product is going to be done in the cycling industry. And let me correct myself. There are, but like the statistics I've shouted out earlier, 2 to 3% of women are the ones that are on top making decision makers. 97% are dudes. So are they really being inclusive? No.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? Because it becomes difficult. You buy something, and nowadays everything's online. You buy it, you try it on, you're stoked for it. It finally gets
Yep.
here. You try it on, it doesn't fit, and then some of them want to charge you to send it back.
That's
And
such bullshit. Someone did that to me once. And I'm like, excuse me? No.
right,
Right.
yeah, yeah. And if you're lucky enough to get like a little discount code, it's like, does it now still work? Did I use my code? Do I not? Like,
Yeah.
can we do some customer service on this and make me feel like a valued customer, or am I just kind of out of luck here? What's going on?
There are brands that aren't like that. I know Shredly and Wild Rye aren't like that. And you know, a lot of these women-owned brands, if you tear your pants up, they'll send you patches for free. So you don't have, because these pants are expensive, right? Like
Yeah.
if it's
Mhm.
patchable, Shredly's done that for me a couple of times. It's like, here's a cool patch. Sweet. Let's keep it rocking and rolling.
That's good to
But
know.
yeah,
That's really
yeah.
good to know. We have, let's see, on that mountain bike clothes, Trump is saying mountain bike clothes fit 3 sizes too small. And his experience there, mountain bike Q&A says, I'm XL with everything I wear and 2XL
Yeah.
MTB. So that's not consistent. Amanda's saying medium is not medium for women. I'm tall and spindly and struggle to find flattering clothes. Action sports shouldn't make women look androgynous. We
Androgynous.
need
Yeah.
options. Yeah.
And she's right. Like Lauren has the same problem because my wife is taller than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the inconsistency that Kim's talking about is so true. And you know, some brands are coming out, even women-owned brands are coming out with new stuff, and they're changing the way they do their cut, and it doesn't fit right either. So, like
Yeah.
Shredly for me used to be true to size, and they came out with these new pants, and it was a size up for me, and I was like, oh damn, why'd you guys do that? I like knowing that I was thinner, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Why did they change it? Exactly. Yeah. And then you can't just buy the same size from company to company. Kim is saying I'm a 2 in Shredly and an 8 in Wild Ride.
Wow, that is
Make it
so
make
Big
sense.
interesting,
difference.
Kim.
Yeah.
You know
Right.
why? Because I think Wild Rye for me is true to my size, so we should look into that for sure. Like,
Yeah.
why the 2 have such difference?
I mean, I feel like that could be a ginormous piece in the women's MTV channel to just try to figure out. Maybe you have your own sizing. Like if I don't know, that'd be a big
No,
undertaking, but
Lauren, so my wife is a 0, and she usually she wore the Shredly size 2 and the Wild Rye size 2, and they both fit her well. The one thing she didn't like was the Wild Rye was super high waist, and she felt like when she was climbing and she had to hunch over, it would like dig into her belly button.
ooh,
So I don't know if that's something that taller ladies like Kim and Amanda might experience, but that's really odd, Kim. I'm curious to talk to you more about that. A 2 in a Shredly and an 8 in a Wild Rye. That doesn't make any
yeah,
sense.
yeah, right, yeah. That's so inconsistent because you're like, oh, I'll get a 2, and then you get it, you're like, what? I'll get a 4. What? I'll get a
Yeah.
6, an 8. How is that? How does that make any
Yeah.
sense?
And you know, you can't hit everything all the time. The last big review we did of pants was with 4 of us, and we're all at different sizes. Yeah, we should just literally all buy Speedos. Amanda, you know that's what they
Or
wear in
onesies.
Australia, right? My brother plays beach volleyball. That sucker is always in a Speedo.
What? Hopefully, speedos are all true to fit. Never
Yeah, they're
mind.
called budgie smugglers.
Candace says it comes full circle, but I'm a medium in crop tops. There we go.
And here comes the chat.
I love it. Oh my gosh, Mia, I can't believe that hour went by so freaking fast. Like most of it, I was just chuckling like a little boy over here. God damn it. That
I
was
love
so
it so
fun.
much. I love it so much.
For the folks on Spotify and iTunes that aren't here watching us live, Mia, and they're catching you for the first time, tell them where they can follow you and support Women's MTV Network.
Yeah, so follow us on social media on Instagram. It's just Women's MTV Network. The same for YouTube. It's at Women's MTV Network. And we're also going to be opening up the forum soon, and it's going to be for men, women, anyone who wants to join. You just have to be very respectful and not be a dick, basically. That's literally what the rules say. It's like, don't be a dick. This isn't like your pink bike forum where people just get talked down to and are condescending. It's not going to be like that at all.
Yeah.
And yeah, please subscribe and follow us. We're just trying to engage our reach. If you know a woman in your life that rides bikes or is thinking about riding bikes, be sure to have them reach out to us as well. Candace, yes, thank you, Candace. Subscribe to our newsletter. I work hard like half the time.
And it shows on the newsletter.
Yes, I will send a link to subscribe to the newsletter. Amanda, thank you for putting that. And if you subscribe, you will get 10% off merch. So there's a really good incentive for you.
That is good. We should put the link when this goes to analyze on YouTube. We should put the link in YouTube for the folks there.
Yeah.
And I'll put it as well in the show notes for the podcast. And
Yeah,
then
that'd be awesome.
sorry, not to interrupt, but
No.
to add to it, if other women listen to this and they have feedback to give you for the channel, like this one right here from Kim, she's saying several different pairs of Shredley, all two except the new pants. Those did
Yeah.
not work for me either. So yeah, what's the best way for women to give feedback to you to get it out to other women that are looking?
Yeah, you can again email us for feedback like that. The easiest one to email is info@womensmtbnetwork.com, because that's monitored by like two of us, Candace and myself. Usually one of us can get to it pretty quickly. Or you can DM us on Instagram. We're getting pretty active on Instagram. Yeah, just find us somehow. We are responsive. We're here, and you will talk to a real human. Oh, and for the newsletter, we don't spam. We don't spam.
Oh, nice. Oh, and hey, JT is on, by the way, the Dusty Dutchman. Welcome aboard,
Yeah.
brother. Saw you on there.
JT.
He did say when we were talking about fit and everything like that and Speedos, he did say, y'all look good. Y'all look great tonight. I just wanted to tell you. He said. He also says,
I love JT. He's amazing.
I'm a dad bod, size regular. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining. Really appreciate episode 159 with Mia de Paula, Women's MTB Network. Keep killing it, my friend. You are doing so many great things, and who knows, maybe something ridiculous like a Rivian opportunity may open up. But until then, keep killing the Cannondale and the Ari and the bike that I didn't even heard of, Superior.
Yeah, Superior.
Yeah,
that'll be out soon too.
Keep killing all that. And then we got producer Deb on the line. She says, yeah, Mia. So good stuff. They also want shirts out there. So yeah, the merch and everything. Jerseys, the whole nine. Yeah.
We're going to have it all, people.
Nice.
Can't wait. I can't wait. Look forward to seeing everything that you do, Mia. You're definitely helping the community, the industry. And I think it's so cool. I cannot wait to see what you do.
Thank you guys for having me. And I'm counting on you guys for the next group ride.
Speedos, crop tops?
Son of a biscuit eater.
Please tell me that was Kim.
No, that was just a regular. That was regular. That was just a regular. I meant to hit this button is what I meant to hit. That was just the computer. Oh, that was just the maker. Sorry, that's. Oh my god, I can't close down the show, folks. This is what I meant to hit. Here's our exit music. Here it is.
You want me to pull out one of my guitars?
Thank you all so much for joining episode 159 of the Segment Podcast with Mia de Paula, founder of Women's MTB Network. Make sure you check him out on YouTube, on Instagram, and she does have a podcast. If you want to go to Spotify, it's there as well. And you see her on the trails, go up and say what's up. And if you have great feedback, please send that over to info@womensmtbnetwork.com, and we will see you all soon. Dad bod for president. Oh yeah.
Thank you all.
See you guys.
Good night.